Okay, as you see, we are now here at the lumberyard. I'm going to unpack my cart. As you see, it just basically sticks to the ground. We're here at the lumberyard. I'm going to show you what you do. We got to pull forward so as we can drop this cart down. So as you see, it's still right there. Which also, by the way, this is a pain in the butt to try and do with long carts. This time I didn't have an issue. Normally it's very picky on how you have the trailer positioned. If it's not straight behind you, you're gonna have a bad time, as they say. So right here we're gonna do this. Basically we have to drive there without releasing without hitting the brakes. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to drive this way, try not to flip, and we are going to head this way. This is going to be the easiest way. Most people want to try and go up the hill over there. I can tell you right now, you don't want to do that with long carts. If anyone watches Tomcat on YouTube, he just posted a video today of him him and his buddies playing on this map, and he rolled his truck at the end of his video today. With that, basically, that's what's going to happen if you try taking this load up there. It gets way too hard to do. I'm going to show you the easiest way out. Along with this achievement, the Bull, if you really want to, you would be able to do size matters. Just like in my last video, you were able to do size doesn't matter when you're doing the B-type. This one, you're able to do size matters. So for me though, I was originally trying to record this with the medium trailer, and I found out after I got back to the garage and rescued there, because I'm playing on easy mode. When I got back to the garage, I found out you cannot do that. That you needed these long logs. So right here you're gonna see this looks like it's gonna be tricky, but it's not. I'm turning my diff locks off so I can make this turn right here. You can go either up the hill or you can turn right here. Which, really, you're going to want to turn, actually. Or you're not going to want to turn. So, basically, I am backing up. I need to turn my diff lock on. This is the way me and my buddy Ryder, the person that was in here playing with me in my last video, we found out how to do this because we did the long cart or size matters challenge on this map. You're gonna go straight up this hill. You're gonna want to miss that Christmas tree. Now there's these two trees up here. There's that big old gap in between them. You're gonna want to go right between them. This is going to bring you right out onto the main road. So, and with this, basically, you're going to come up. You got plenty of room. There's one tree normally, which I already took down because I normally come in this way now because it's the easiest and quickest. But you take out a tree, you got no problem doing that. You're back on the pavement here, or not really pavement, but you're on the hard packed. And you're going to be heading back this way. From here on out, it's easy peasy. You're not going to have an issue. I'm just driving in low gear so as I can save fuel, because it's still a long trip. You don't want to get there just on fumes and then run out of gas just as you get there. I'm not playing in hardcore, as I said before. I'm playing in easy. But you can do this in hardcore if you want, and you'd get the hardcore challenge for this map. You just couldn't rescue, so you'd have to use one of your other trucks and do this. There is a challenge called I Have All That I Need that you can do, but you can't do it on this map if you're gonna do this challenge alone. Because you have to change this truck. It comes with a medium log cart whenever you start. So right here though, this is gonna be the easiest path. It's not deep water. You're gonna basically drive through this part because over there's rocks, on the other side's deep water. As you probably know, you've probably been playing this game for a while. A lot of people think this, or whenever this was first released, this map, basically on the day this game released, this was supposed to be the hardest map in the game. Well, they lied. This is the easiest. The hardest to me and my buddies, it seems, is River. Because basically you start out with the B-type and A-type, and you have to go find your other vehicles. Well, the B-type is crap, because basically just outside the garage is just this kind of terrain. Deep mud, and that truck's two-wheel drive. The A-type, if you're going to do it, you're going to need a friend, because you're going to have to convoy, basically, to get out of, basically doing the... Or the little A-type will get stuck if you go straight through the middle of these on River. Basically I'm giving you this information because I don't want you just to be bored seeing me drive. I'd rather you guys at least learn something extra from this video than just to do these missions. On that map though, the best truck to use is the D-type, which is up on the north. With this map, it's the same thing, D-type. And if you wanted, you can do Unstoppable, which is the C-type, which we're going to be basically going right by where the C-type is. I'll show you on the map when I get to there. But basically, you can do it on this map if you want. You don't have to, you can. But that would also get rid of your, if you didn't want to do the size, doesn't matter. Or if you did have the size doesn't matter, then you could do that. Or size matters, I mean, not size doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter, short loads. Size matters, you only do it with the long logs. Along this path, though, it gets a little sketchy at spots, especially with this trailer, because as you see, the trailer tilts a lot. But with this, though, it's pretty easy to do. It's not really a quick run, per se, for gaming wise, but for SpinTires wise, this is a quick run. Now up here is going to be our turn off. We're going to be making this right, because if you go straight, it'll take you right back to the garage, which you don't really want to go there with this long log. And I'm also trying to do the achievement, My One and Only Love, which is basically you only drive one vehicle, and the rest have less than, I think it's 20 meters on them. But basically, I've only used this truck. I had to move the other trucks back some so I could get the long trailer on this, because it's very, very picky on what it does. But with that though, this is going to be the best thing to do for this. It's not hard. Coming up, I'll show you where you need to go or you're going to have to make a left turn up here, and there's a big water hazard, basically. You can say it's a water hazard if you were in golf, but basically it's just a big pond that you have to go around the edge of somewhat. But along with that, though, this is an easy setup. So far, I've done one load, because originally I thought, as I said before, I thought I was going to be doing that challenge where I had thought this was the one where you didn't have to you didn't release the accelerator. But in reality, this is the one you don't hit the brakes, which ain't hard to do. I'm in first gear, so as it keeps my speed down along this whole way, because as you see, there's big hills, and you can't use the brake, and I'm not sure if you're able to do the e-brake or not. I would say I'd try it, but I'm trying to get the achievements. I'm doing these videos along as I'm doing most of these achievements. There's an achievement called Driver. You drive 100K, which anyone can do that if they played. I've already got it. I've had it for like 3 days now. I got it like, I think 3 days after the game release. But that was a simple challenge. David and Goliath, or David is what it's called. It's basically using the B-type to pull the E-type. That one is easiest done on hill, because it's one of the few maps that actually has both the D-type or the B-type, which is the little blue two-wheel drive truck, and the E-Type, which is the honking monster tow truck that's not so good. Like so far, I'm guessing it's glitched or they don't have the programming right. But basically, it's got a crane option to where I'm guessing it's supposed to give you more pulling power than, say, the winch. But whenever I tried it, it doesn't seem to do much difference. I got it to work once, but that was it, which sucked. So far I haven't hit the brakes. I'm just releasing the throttle. This part's sketchy. If you don't hit it, you ain't got to really hit it just right. But if you don't hit it right, you can flip it. But once you get through this, it's all easy. It's not really, I can't say it's all downhill, I can't say it's all downhill from here. But it is a lot easier than getting through right there and getting through out of the lumberyard. Because you still have to make a big water crossing, and if you do it at night, you're gonna, I know I've been saying this, but you're gonna have issues. Because at night, it makes it more difficult. You can't really see where you're going, and there's one spot that will really trick you if you don't know the map. I had that happen once already. And the reason why I'm just holding the throttle down, because if you release the throttle and just coast down the hill, you actually gain more speed coasting than you do with the throttle. So, but as you see, going down the hill, I'm not using any fuel. As of right now, I still have above a half tank, which is good. You can do basically one run at a time, and then you pretty much have to rescue unless you can have enough fuel left to get to the fuel depot, which is at the north of the island, or northwest of the island. Which with this, when I was doing the medium load, I did not have enough to get out of the objective, basically. So, but I'm not gonna have the volcano thing pop up because I've already beat this game, or I've already beat this map with my buddies. We beat it on both easy or casual and hardcore. We've done all the maps on casual so far. The only hardcore map we have to do left is River, which we've been saving that one the last because we know that one's going to be the most pain to do because you can't rescue. You have to make sure you have good, reliable friends that can play or can drive well. Because if they can't, then if your best drivers get wrecked or get taken down, and there's only say one person left and they're really bad, then you're gonna have to restart because you won't be able to get out. Because there's on these roads on River, they're like this. They're wide. The little A-types get stuck in the middle of them, and you don't have any winch points. And if you're playing on this one and you don't have the cloaking challenge or the blind navigation done, basically, you can do it on this. Just follow my video exactly, and you will see. It's easy peasy. You don't need to do any of the cloakings. This one I believe because I started out on this map with some pubs basically because I just went to public to see if anyone I could talk to play with because my friends are not on at the moment. And basically I got on because I wanted to do this video because I haven't done a challenge in a few days as well, or an achievement in a few days, and I wanted to get one. So I know I could do this one. It's not hard. Just don't hit the brakes. But so far, though, this game has been, to me, I like it a lot because I'm really into the off-road gaming stuff, and I'm also into the simulation stuff. And this basically has the best of both worlds. It's a simulator game, and it's got multiplayer, and it's off-road based, which is like the perfect game for me because, well, in my games, I go by Redneck1362. Basically, I love anything off-road. I love trucks. I like working on trucks, and besides gaming, I work on automotives. But with this video is going to be the entire length, pretty much, of what it takes to do this. So if you're going to watch this as you play, you can do it. It's So I'm going to try and get this up as soon as possible. I got to run it through my video editing program, which I have Sony Vegas Pro 12. Which does a really good job, because when I record these I use DX Story. They make them, the raw files are really big. We tried, I haven't posted it, I don't think I am. I have the entire length of how long it takes to do a one trip on hill to do the one challenge that I posted a video of. And it went from 111 gigs to 3.5, which is still good quality. It was in 1080p, I believe. And then I realized my computer actually, or when I rendered that one, it was 1080p. That's what I rendered that one as. And then I realized my computer's recording at 720p, I think it is. So, but either way, I'm still recording in HD. Hopefully, whenever I get my Wing laptop back, because I'm playing off Alienware laptops. I have the old M14 basically as a NVIDIA GT 650M graphics card in this one, because it is a laptop. That's why it has the M. My new one's gonna has the 750M. But up here we're getting to the water's crossing. I meant to say, whenever you get up to the top of that hill, that's what you want to go left of. There's a big rock up there, as you saw. You want to go to the left of it, as I did. And right here, I'll show you why at night it's very difficult to do. Because as you see right there, there is a piece of road, or a piece of dirt that looks like it would be an on-ramp, basically, to get back up on the ground. It's not. It'll trick you every time if you don't know your map by heart. Which I don't really know it by heart, but I can do this water crossing at night because I know it that well. As you see, there's a cloak right there. When I first did this map, I went down the right side of the rock because I saw this big open water, and I was thinking, okay, I'm not going to be able to do that, so I will just go to the right. And I ended up side crawling that entire wall there to get to that cloak. And then I found out you can just drive across this. That was my herp derp moment. So, but with this, we're almost there. One thing you're not going to want to do is go on this. There's a switchback. I'm going to show you what to do, but it's really tight. You can't really make it with this truck, even with the carriage, unless you like making a lot of multi-point turns. Like, you're going to have to do like 6, 7, maybe even more times going forward, back up, forward, back up, forward, back up. And that's only with the carriage. You can't do it with this long trailer. But I'm going to show you a nice tip on how to get this load into the objective. Okay, I'm starting this back off right here. As you saw, I had Steam's been having that issue today. I'm starting back off from here, so as you know, I'm not trying to cheat you out of, say, where I was going and all that. But we're right here again, starting right off. Hopefully it don't do it again. I'll be mad if it does. It's basically, as you saw, I was almost, you couldn't really tell that you were almost, I was almost there because I haven't looked at the map. But I can assure you I'm almost there. So coming up here though, it's not that hard again. The tricky parts, you're not gonna, as I said before, you don't want to come up here and try and do this S turn. And basically, I'm gonna try and do with this. I should have enough fuel to get over to the C-types, but I don't know if I'll make it. If I can make it with the C-type or to the C-type and get it up here, I will add that clip to the end of this video. I'd be going the exact same way I went with this trip, but I'm not sure if it'll have the fuel capacity to do this trip or not. But with that though, I'm not actually sure if I'm even gonna try it, because if I do it, I won't get my one and only, which is what I was gonna try and do with this. So up here, we're gonna make this right turn. I'm turning my diffs off so as I can make this turn better. Then I'll re-engage them. So far though, on this way back up here, I haven't used the brakes going up this way. But instead of making this S-turn, you're going to want to go straight through here, because you can't get, as I said before, you can't get the long logs through that turn. So you're just going to come this way. You're going to bear off to the left here. As you can see, it's somewhat of a trail. Going through right here. It's going to bring you up, and there's the objective. Would have been nice if the game wouldn't have crashed, basically, or the Steam server wouldn't have crashed for this, because I would be done now. Oh, I need to re-engage my diffs. I was wondering why I was having issues going up that hill. It's like, this truck's like the boss of them all. You have no issues going up this at all. And basically, right here's the objective. And that was someone sending me a message on Facebook. Probably my friend Casey. He don't have this game though. But he does watch my videos, so. Now hopefully, cause I know I haven't hit the brakes. I haven't used the e-brake. I don't want to try it. But basically, I'm gonna try and come to a stop without hitting the brakes here in the objective. And another message, probably by him. Oh look, there we go. Objective Bull. That shows you can do this achievement with this truck on this map, no problem. Unload. I now have my points. I gotta... Did it again! But as you saw, I at least got the objective, so I'm glad of that. So stay tuned. I'll have more videos coming up on different objectives. Possibly with more of my friends playing. If you liked the video, hit that like button, share it. You can even add it to your favorites if you want. Doing that helps me out. I know I'm small, but hopefully I can get up there. I'm not trying to do this for a living. I'm just doing this out of the fun. I like more working on cars than playing video games, but this is something I do. It's fun to do, so like, favorite, share the video. If you want, you can subscribe for more, because there will be more of these coming. I also do the mechanic videos. I haven't really done that many on there. I've done updates on my vehicles I've had more often than I've done actual mechanic videos. But there's more to come. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.